A surprise appearance by Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi on the streets of Tripoli, courtesy of Libyan state television. While being driven around the Libyan capital in a sports utility vehicle, Gaddafi appeared in a celebratory mood as he acknowledged the cheers of supporters throughout the city. Gaddafi, standing up in the SUV through the sunroof, had dozens of cars drive up alongside his vehicle. A screen caption said that Gaddafi's unusual trip through the city had taken place a short while ago, while the Libyan capital was under NATO air attack. Forces loyal to Gaddafi have been on the offensive in recent weeks, taking back ground that had been won over by rebels in the early days of the conflict. Libyan rebels have warned of an impending massacre in Misrata by troops loyal to Gaddafi if NATO does not intensify its attacks on government forces. Gaddafi has rejected demands from the rebels, the U.S., and its European allies that he relinquish power immediately. Jon Decker, Reuters.
Muammar Gaddafi's daughter Aisha made a surprise appearance at the Bab al-Aziziyah compound in Tripoli in the early hours of Friday. The occasion is the 25th anniversary of the U.S. bombing of Tripoli. The U.S. bombed the Libyan capital in 1986 in retaliation for an attack on a German discotheque. Bab al-Aziziyah had military barracks then, which have been kept in ruins ever since. Gaddafi's infant daughter was killed in the attack. Addressing a crowd of supporters, Aisha compared NATO's airstrikes on Libya to the 1986 bombing.
They dropped their rockets and bombs on us, and they tried to kill me. They killed tens of children in Libya. And now, after a quarter of a century, the same rockets and bombs are falling on the heads of my children and your children.
She issued a message to the Western coalition, which has been pounding cities in Libya to protect civilians from heavy fighting.
Leave our skies. Take away your aircraft and missiles.
At a meeting in Doha on Wednesday, Western and Middle Eastern states called for Gaddafi to step down. It was the first time a collective call was made.
Talk about Gaddafi stepping down is an insult to all Libyans, because Gaddafi is not in Libya, but in the hearts of Libyans.
The leaders of Britain, France, and the US have vowed to keep up their military campaign in Libya until Gaddafi leaves. Michaela Cabrera, Reuters.